live stream of Cypher and Minecraft. Sorry about earlier, but my phone decided to suddenly just restart out of nothing, so sorry about that. Let me just, as usual, share this again. I mean, I know I already did, but this is a new stream, so give just one moment, please, before we... Oh, oops. Oh, that's just me listening to my own stream, so just give me one tiny bit of a second. This shouldn't take long since I already did it. Oh, yeah, great. Now my cell phone is laggy and slow. Could this be any better? Great, here we go. 1, 2, 3. All right. All right, we are set and ready to go. Let's just wait for a few people to join back so that we can actually get this started. But meanwhile, let me just tell you and give a huge shout out to Righteous Music on his official release of his very first amazing beat tape. The song we are listening to right now is called Lamborghini Dreams, produced solely and completely by him. So big shout out to Righteous Music for his new beat tape and amazing release. Alright, so let's just wait a couple of minutes. I don't think it's gonna be much until people join, because they were here but my stream was restarted, so let's just hold on for a moment. If you are watching this after this was live streamed, then I suggest you skip forward a little. I usually do that when I'm watching live streams that already ended. Like, for example, Twitter TV, you know, they usually start late, so you usually see just Twitter TV about to start soon or something, and I'm just like, yeah, skip forward. Oh, once I see them behind the decks, I'm like, yay! I'm really stoked about the next Twitter TV, and big props to them too. And I know that this is gonna be an amazing stream, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna need something. I mean, they're gonna have something much better than Keith's phone, so. Welcome, everybody. Alright, so let's get started with this live stream. Oh, hi, Music Manjo. Okay, everybody, the man is here. I was just talking about you. Again, big congrats on your first release of beat tape. If you can do us all the favor and listing in the comments the link to your channel so everybody can subscribe. Big props to you, and let's get started. Once again, we're listening to Lamborghini Dreams. Not to brag, but it's my favorite one. Not to brag. I mean, it's no secret that it's my favorite one. What's wrong with my vocabulary today? Okay, hold on. Give me just a tiny bit of a second, because something is... I'm sorry, I cannot just let, you know, the song be on repeat, but the thing is, I don't know actually how to on a Samsung, so I had to make a bit of, I don't know, some sort of magic wizardry here to manage to have the song playing in the back of my game and my stream, but I sadly do not know how to play it on repeat. I would have to sort of upload it into some sort of streaming or something, and I don't know how. But again, congrats, my friend. Alright, so the first thing we see in this new map is that it's a lot of editing. So my best guess is they used World Edit for this, because the tree, Cypher Potter, I like the sound of that. The trees look different than the regular, the regular streams that, the regular trees that we see in Minecraft. Like right now we have here these birch trees that are completely intertwined with an oak tree or a jungle kind of tree with a different kind of wood. And yeah, this is completely edited by hand or edited with World Edit, which I hope they did, otherwise it would have been a lot of block placing and yeah, a lot of work. We have some mines here inside this Badlands Plateau, so this is completely awesome. We're gonna be checking that big structure in a moment, but let's just not leave the area right now and see what else it has to offer. We have a nice big lake right in the middle of it. This humongously big, let's see if it already defies the oh, they finally fixed the menu. Thank you, Mojang. If it already defies the new loss of the height by Minecraft, or if not yet. Okay, so let's see how high this goes. No, it does not defy the new height in Minecraft yet. Okay, so we're not gonna be finding any goats in here, of course. Especially because there's no... Whoa, look at this! Wow, this map is absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so much for the idea, because wow, you have to try it yourself, Joe. Yes, Potato, I'll be sure to check that. Whoa, okay, this is where you can see World Edit was completely used, because this is how a map looks when you accidentally mess with it. This is where it ends. There's no going further, but if you're playing in survival, you can literally fall into the void, which, speaking of, big recommendation to all the new players, in here, if you ever add behavior or any kind of editing packs into a world of yours, especially those that will alter the game in a certain manner physically, or some of those, like I think it's Minestart, Mineblock, I forgot name, but one where you can create like your own costume behavioral packs, and maybe make your own costume villages that sell special things and stuff. Once you add them, do not take them out. Do not take them out by any reason, because I did it once and my world was completely wrecked. Something like this. It literally was missing a bunch of chunks, and there is no way to get it back. So if you lose it, you lose it. So my first recommendation is that, yeah, don't take away that pack that you already add. And number two, by all means, create a copy of it right before you add the new pack that you just downloaded. So just in case you mess with it and it just goes wrong, then you know, okay, delete the pack and use the original one before you created a copy, so you don't mess with it. Okay, so this is gorgeous, but this is like the limits of the world, as we can see. So let's just head over to this side and see what we have. Another humongous mountain of this Badlands Plateau. So let's just see if we can see that structure that I earlier said we would be visiting. It indeed looks like an ant farm. Nice catch. Okay, so we have in here another of those really tall structures, which I am loving, by the way. And I'm guessing this is also like, you know, the limits to the world. Let's just, yep. And as you can see, this literally just shows you how the mines go inside the system. This is a really nice, cool way to actually see them. I've forgotten the names of the structures for the mines, And you know, the big update, the cave update, hasn't dropped yet. But as far as I understand, they're gonna be branching these mines into 3 or 4 different kinds, I forgot. And one of them has a really funny name, because it looks something like this, but obviously kind of bigger. I mean, this like Z we have here that you can see, and they call them the spaghetti mines, and that's because they really kind of look like spaghettis all intertwined, you know, after being cooked. So it's kind of funny, but you can like picture them something like this, because this mine actually goes like spaghetti, just like a small one. But yeah, that's kind of what Mojang has in store for us. Yeah, totally, Joe. Oh, okay, so now we can see what actually happened here, and let me just drop to the bottom so you can see what actually happened here is they got themselves a flat world and then just built this using World Edit or any sort of editing, but World Edit I think is the best one to create these big structures. But you know, when you do something with any kind of command or something, it just goes in the borders of some sort of square or something. So there's usually a big wall that just landmarks the limits. Like when I use a fill command, for example, to fill a very big area, it's always going to be a rectangle or it's going to be a square. Unless you have World Edit, you can make also spheres and other stuff, but it always has like a marking. So the marking of where they started, the coordinates of where they started building is obviously in the corner of this, but you can see like that it's really, really a great job, a really well done job. And you can also see all the ores that grow in this big land, and you can see actually how the odds of Minecraft are like really awful, because you can already see in here like there's 1, 2 and 3 different mines in here, and none of them has diamonds. The first diamonds that I can already spot from really, really far are here, as you can see. And it must be like, let's just break a little bit and see how big the chunk is of diamonds. And obviously when you go inside and into lava level, you can like see maybe a little bit more diamonds. But this is just like trying to show you it's only 1 piece of diamond. So it's only 1 piece. And, you know, in this big land and chunk of, you know, mines, there's only 1 piece of diamond. And in here we have more. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces of diamond. So if you happen to go, and it's not even in a mine here, so if you happen to just dig out of no reason in the middle of the cobblestone, you're gonna find it. But you know, odds are pretty low, and we're talking that we're already in diamond level, and we do not see as many diamonds as we should. So that's how awful the odds in Minecraft treat us. So yeah, that's actually a fun fact that we could look at. But let's just get back into the map, because that's what we're here for. So let's just, oh no, it's getting dark again. Let's just switch this into a day. So let's just head to the top. All right, here we go. Okay, so let's just take a look at this big structure here that has a nice hole to it, because it really looks amazing. So for example, right here we have some sort of valley in the middle of this. So you could like build a really nice mansion right here. Yeah, right here. That was a nice landing. Let's just get some elytra to actually land every time we're trying to do something. By the way, I do not know if it is real, and I cannot test it right now because I forgot the entire formula on how to do it. But there is a viral video going out there, and if anybody has already tested it, please let me know, where you have to use a used anvil and elytra, and just rename it a couple of times with the letter A. And at some point you managed to duplicate the elytra. So I don't know if it's real, and if Mojang is obviously gonna be fixing the bug if it is, but if it is, it's really cool. So you could just build a nice house inside of this, feel like completely safe from a lot of things. It's a really cool spot to build a house. You could, like, I don't know, maybe build like some sort of dangling house on the top, and it would also be awesome. And this big chunks in here, or maybe just, you know, build your house in these dark areas. I don't know, you could maybe, if you're playing with in a multiplayer server with more than one person, maybe each could get one of these holes to build a house, and in the center you could put like the community's part of it, you know, where everybody plants and does stuff, and I don't know, it would truly be cool. So let's just finish seeing this, and then we're gonna try and build something cool in here. So this is again the limits of the map. So every time you get into these big structures, you know that you've already hit the limits of it. So actually this could be also a really fun world to play multiplayer, because it's something like a short area, so there's no like, oh, we're playing survival, so I cannot teleport to you. Where are you? I'm like 10,000 blocks away of you, and you're like, oh, okay, I'll see you in 5 days. Yeah, that's not gonna happen in here. I don't know if it's ever happened to you, like that you're playing in, oh, a battle royale in here would be actually really fun. Ooh, that would be awesome. Good catch. I don't know if it's happened to you that you're playing on a multiplayer server on a world, and one of the players decides all of a sudden, without telling everyone, so obviously they can get the best room, they brag the villager, they get the map to the Woodlands mansion, and they make the travel, and you know, you like don't see them for a couple of days, and you're like, oh, maybe he's, you know, mining or something. And after like, I don't know, a week in games time, you suddenly text and you're like, hey, I haven't seen you for a while and we need to sleep because it's crowded with phantoms. And he's like, oh, guess what? I found the mansion. And you're like, oh, where is it? Yeah, I'm 50,000 blocks away from you. And you're like, yeah, thank you. I'll see you in a week too. And when you get there, he's already taken the best rooms of the mansion. You know, he's already claimed like half of it, and you get there and he's like, oh, I'm gonna be nice with you and I'm gonna share a room with you. And you get the smallest room with one of those fake beds in it. I don't know, but that's kind of a classic. So this world is obviously gonna prevent for all of those stuff to happen. So, okay, so I think we've already seen everything. This like little kind of wood is really awesome. I'm also loving this river, so, and all of this, you get there and gotta sleep outside because they took the whole mansion. Yeah, totally. You end up being like Donkey outside of Shrek's house, just like, I'm all alone. You know, and you just watch through the window how Shrek is eating his hot, delicious pumpkin stew, and you're like, yeah, let me just eat my raw cod, because why not? But hey, it's fresh because I just fished it. No. Yeah. Oh, we found again this structure, or is it like another one? I think it's the same one. That, or I'm getting lost. Okay, let's go check a mine. No, yeah, it's the same one. We're just going in circles. Alright, so let's just go check a mine, and we're gonna start here, because why not? So, boom. Alright, I'm gonna get some night vision, so... no, I was gonna use a command, so I didn't get the swirly thingies, but... Let's just get ourselves one of these. And let's just elytra ourselves into the mountain. Now this is completely fun. Yes. I guess we cannot go any lower than this. Alright. So let's just head back up. I'm not a big fan. I mean, these kind of mines are really cute to watch when you're on creative. When you're in survival, they're a bit of a pain to explore because you're like, oh, I have to get down. Yeah, let me make some sort of stairs and it can take forever, so that's all. Okay, so this is a really weird water block because it comes out of nowhere. So, yeah. You know, I'm kind of having the feeling of wanting to start a new world where I make my base inside a mine. Now that could be something funny. So, yeah. Okay, so apparently there's not much to explore in here. This is one of those mines that kind of, or maybe not. There are some mines that kind of cheat on you. I mean, they're kind of a cheat or something. I don't know how to call it. Because you get there thinking that it's going to be something big and you try to go down and down and down until you find nothing but a dead end and you're like, oh, great, thank you. That's exactly what I was looking for. But apparently this is connected to like another mine or just some sort of structure. No, it actually is connected, so it's not that bad apparently. I haven't been able to find yet, and I mean in any kind of Minecraft world, a lush cave. So I hope that I can at some point. I also haven't been playing much because I've been focusing everything on music and on DJing. I have a bit of a surprise for all of you guys that soon will be announced on my Instagram. If you have been following the ciphers that I have been posting, you already have some sort of idea on what I'm talking about. But yeah, I've been working hard on some new stuff, so I haven't really had much time to play Minecraft. And also I kind of needed... Oh, hey Manny, I'm glad to see you. So yeah, where was I? I lost my train of thought. Okay, so I'm completely lost in here. Let's see if we can find anything new in the cave. Ooh! Okay, so apparently we're about to go back into the Badlands Plateau, because I can already see the orange kind of, you know, thingy. Unless we find something new. Wow, this is really big. Especially for a mine, so... Oh, hello, Mr. Creeper. You're the kind of creeper that nobody wants to encounter because you show up out of nowhere and blow up in the face of everyone. I'm doing okay, thank you. I'm glad to see that you're okay too. So this mine is like humongously big and apparently has nothing special to showcase. So let's just get out of here because I want to start building something. So my best guess is that we can find some sort of, yeah, way out. We got it. Ooh. Oh, look where we ended. It really is some sort of a big mine. Okay, so let's find this big structure that I loved since the very beginning. And let's build a house right in the center of it. So it's crawling with zombies, so let's just kill them. Nice, that is a plane. If you can hear some sort of weird sound, it's just a plane. Okay, so that's how you kill. I still kill all entities and I don't get why they would kill a cactus. Cactus aren't entities. And it says they killed a cactus. Okay, I guess. Makes no sense at all. Totally. could you all just please give me one moment? Don't leave, please. I just need to go get something. Thank you. By the way, Joe, don't forget to post in the comments the link to your Righteous channel, so people can follow you. Thank you, and I'll be back in a moment. I'm back, thank you. I just want to get a small kind of sweet honey, sort of sweet, because my throat is a bit dry, so. Alright, so let's just give this place a nice, I don't know how to call it, a nice makeover. That's the word I was looking for. Alright, so we're gonna be needing this. We're gonna be needing some chains. We're gonna be making the always day and no mob spawning, because we literally don't need any of that right now. We also need some of this, some of this. We need slabs. We need glass. There we go, and let's get started. Alright, so first things first is building the actual house. So let's just see how high we need it. Hey Sergeant Bourne, I'm glad to see you here. Okay, this is probably high enough. No, the thing is that if I want to build something in the air, I cannot place a block in the air. There's nothing to know where to place it on, so you need a block to get started. So for example, right now we're gonna be making the actual size of the house. So we can now break this and just do this. Oh my god. You... Alright. So we may change. Not like we may change. We will be changing these for glass eventually, but right now I just need to get a really good sense of what we are doing, so this so far should be a perfect square, and it doesn't seem like one, so maybe it needs one more layer. Yeah, this is a perfect square. Alright, so I'm gonna be making my house a little bit bigger. You know, like 3 more blocks big. So let's just do this to not miss like, you know, the point. Alright, so now it's all about just filling it with blocks. There we go. How has everybody's day been? I hope you've been doing great. This should be a good enough size for the house. I'm glad to hear that. I'm really glad to hear that. It's gonna be a 2-story high house. I don't want it super, you know, big, because it's not a mansion. So this is overall the first, and usually, you know, I like to build houses 5 blocks high, because, you know, it's 2 for the player height, but in here you're like all the time rubbing your skull against the ceiling. Then the next one, it's high enough for you not to rub your head, but it still feels like the ceiling is too close. So I built one more so that it actually feels like you have some space to breathe. Because I love high ceilings, so. So we can just simply connect these. Oh, okay, Manny. I hope work goes slightly and smoothly. Have fun. Thank you. And thank you for stopping by. It's been a pleasure. I'll be stopping by in about 45 minutes, Manny. I stream until 8:30. So this is gonna be the next room. So if it's gonna have any sort of stairs that go up, they're gonna be starting here. And let's just do this. Uh-oh. Oh. Come on. I messed this. Yep, there we go. Alright. So this is this, this, this. And that could be it. So we actually don't need this last one. Okay. So that's gonna be the stairs. That way, when we feel the floor, we don't mess up with the space, because then like trying to find out where you're gonna be placing your stairs is, you know, not that nice. Like for example in here we cannot go down because we'll bump our head, but this is good enough. So that's still gonna be like the Space Bot stairs. Funny thing, I've seen some videos, and you should maybe, I mean, if you like this kind of stuff, watch them too. When real architects play Minecraft and the way they design the buildings and how they plan on how they are gonna build it, it's funny because, you know, Minecraft defines almost all laws of physics. Like right now, this house is completely, you know, in the air and there's nothing holding it. So it's really funny to watch them like saying, oh, we have to place supports in here and stuff because they feel like the house is just gonna fall down. And when you're a Minecraft player, you're like, yeah, the house is not gonna fall down unless a creeper blows it up. So those are funny videos. Let me know in the comments, what's your favorite type of wood to build with overall, despite, you know, despite Minecraft. What's your favorite kind of wood? But like in general, like, you know, if you're in a survival world and you find it and you say yay, or sometimes you find it and you say meh. You know, for example, myself, I love oak overall, like regular oak. I can build with different, and sometimes I build with even warped or crimson, but like, for example, if I find myself savanna trees, that orange thing, I'm like, no thank you. And in second place, maybe birch. I don't fancy that one either. Oh, spruce is a good one. Spruce is a nice, and has a nice touch to it. And actually, I think I love spruce too. Especially because the trapdoors are the only ones that actually work, you know, physically. So you like savanna? Savanna is orange. Let me just show you. These are the kinds. We have oak wood, we have spruce, we have birch, we have jungle, we have acacia, we have dark oak, crimson, and warped. The ones I dislike the most are acacia, jungle, and birch. And I love spruce a lot. But right now I don't know why I chose. No! Why? It's bad enough. It's really bad enough that they have diorite walls. Come on. No, 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 and no. Definitely no. It's a big no. Why? Diorite is awful. You want to know what looks kind of like diorite but actually looks nice? And I'm actually liking it. Let me just find the block because it's new and I kind of don't fully learn the name yet. No, that's still diorite because it looks pretty similar. Oh, here it is. Calcite. Now, calcite looks a lot like diorite, but without the ugly part. So it actually looks like a nice kind of, you know, nice kind of stone, but without the ugly. So calcite is definitely good. I don't know why they don't have calcite structures yet, and I don't know if Mojang will ever add them, but actually I would like calcite stairs and calcite everything, but I don't know if they will add those. Welcome back, Potato. Oh, that's a really nice touch to it, Joe. Yeah, I think I like spruce more than I do with oak. For some reason right now I felt like using oak, but yeah, I think I think I'm gonna have to agree with you on that one. Yeah, we're talking about the different kinds of woods in Minecraft and which one we fancy the most. Yeah, like you were saying, and you were totally right, it does completely depend on what you're building. But in general, yeah, I think I'm gonna go with spruce and then oak. And for some stuff, I really like the new ones, the nether ones, Crimson and Warped. They have nice touch to it, especially because the colors are really neon-like. So I really like those. Okay, so this is looking good so far. My house is what? Thank you. No, I'm making a house. You know, a floating house. It's not gonna be floating in the end, but I cannot make the full structure until I have finished building these parts so that I can actually say that I like what I did. So okay, so I think I am gonna stay with this idea. It's completely square, so I mean maybe some sort of round shape would have also done it, but I'm gonna stick with this. Alright, so let's start by building the ceiling, and that is for one particular reason. The ceiling is gonna be completely glass made so that we can look at the stars at night, because I mean, who doesn't like looking at the stars at night without having any kind of mosquitoes biting you? So this is gonna be like a mosquito free, secure kind of watch the stars at night. So this is gonna make up for a really nice view. Here we go. What, sorry? A Mac Pro in knowledge of the game and building. Thank you. Redstone. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be adding redstone to this because I don't know if I have the time to. If not, I'll maybe leave it for the next stream. Key lime pie. Ooh, that sounds yummy. Alright, so let's take care of this. There's like no central block, but I'm gonna be choosing one. Okay. Placing chains and placing glass panes are one of the hardest things in the game. Because actually being able to find the right spot to tap in and getting the chain to grow is not that easy. Okay, this is probably long enough. So let's just no. Okay, so what I want is not possible. We're gonna have to go like this. Alright. Fair enough. So let's break the last chain and do this. And I'm not really liking the way this looks, but it's like the best option we have. So Fun fact, you can see the Andromeda Galaxy with naked eye. Ooh! That's nice. I just hope we're not gonna go into the hole, because then that's gonna be salty. No, I think not. No. Yay, there we go. So now we have a nice dangling house. That's what we're looking for. Oh, so that is how you build a nice dangling house. You can maybe just do this, you know, in here. So that it looks like there's, you know, some sort of support, something. So there we go. And that way it kind of looks like it's being really well supported by something, and the house is completely floating, but not exactly, so that works well. So the next thing is adding the glass in this place. So let's just do this fast. I have a house song stuck in my head right now. Probably because I was listening to it earlier, but I literally cannot get it out of my head for some weird reason, so... Because I'm addicted to your love. Right now, what's like the song you've listened to the most, like lately? Like a song that you've had on repeat, or every time you open Spotify you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna watch this. No, I meant house music. Potato. And last week actually Becoming was one of the songs that I listened to the most. But this week, for some reason, I've been listening a lot to The Killers with Somebody Told Me. And house music, but that just like, you know, various kinds of deep house songs. But a specific song, yeah, I've been listening to Somebody Told Me by The Killers. Monster. Oh, nice. Yeah, Monster is a monster song. Oh. Yeah, NF is a really great rapper, and you know more about him, Joe. NF produces his own songs? I don't know about that, so maybe you can enlighten me a little on the fact that he maybe does that. Okay, so far so good. It looks awesome. We're in a nice place. So let's go downstairs and see what we can do. Oh, that's really nice. What does he use, if you happen to know? Fruit Loops, Ableton, Pro Tools, Reason, Logic, Cubase, GarageBand, or, you know, Mixit, the newest app by Play Store. There's no such app like that, but you know what I mean, those kind of make your own music apps. How's a safe drive, my friend? Oh, okay. Ooh, I can't wait to listen to it. Yeah, I used to use Fruit Loops at the very start of, you know, my producing, but and it is an amazing program, don't get me wrong, just I kind of never really got adjusted to the automation way of Fruit Loops, like the fact that you have to have all the automations coded in colors so you don't mess up, because they are all just piled up in their like an Excel kind of workflow, and I couldn't just get adjusted to that. It's just that tiny detail. Okay, so far this is done. Now we need a way to get into here, like a door. So usually doors are near stairs, and actually these should be like this. Yeah, so we can do this. Okay, so we can do the door in here. Okay, let's just get a door for this. No, white, no, yeah, totally oak. There we go. Okay, so now what we need is a way to get into the house. Let's just say, wouldn't be such a bad idea to do it from here, you know. How to get to the house? Having a thought right now. Yes, bamboo. Or moss carpet. Wow, this new stuff actually look cool. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try these new moss blocks, which I have no idea what are they for and how they work. Let me just measure the no, how down this goes. If we wanted to start like here, for example, we're at 102. Okay. No, hold on. Yes. Fun thing, we could also make some sort of cake ladder to get into the house. That would be fun, actually. But no, we're not making a cake ladder today. You know, these moss blocks kinda look like those texture packs that sometimes we get where, you know, the grass looks like a full-on grass block. I like those kinds of texture packs. Okay, here we go. A nice ladder up and away into the house. And let's just make something so that we don't fall when we are doing this with some style. So we're going to be using stone for this. And my idea is something like this. Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna have to probably just go this way. Joe, when are you gonna be streaming Minecraft next time? I'm curious to find out. Earlier, later, tonight, or so. Ooh, awesome. Do you work Saturday? Okay, let's do this now. Oh, okay. Well, I hope it goes smoothly, because working on Saturday doesn't sound very fun, so I hope it goes smoothly. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. And I feel you. And I don't know why most jobs lately want you to work on Saturdays. I mean, that wasn't the way things were before, so I don't know. You're probably wondering why I'm building this kind of weird structure, but you'll see in a minute. Because this is gonna be the entrance to the house, so it has to be pretty. Okay, so sorry about that, excuse me. So this better work as intended. Thank you. Okay, so this is looking good so far. Now it's time to do the other side, so let's see if we can make this work. What are you guys having for dinner tonight? I don't know yet, but I'm probably gonna be having a sandwich. It's been a while since I had one. This is a bit long to build, but it really gives some good results, in my opinion, once it's finished. So bear with me, guys, please. Okay, almost done. I think I hear someone screaming. I hope they're okay. What are you having for dinner, Joe? nice. A club sub. It was ham and cheese and bacon. Okay, so the entrance is done. And we just need, like, you know, let me just get again that moss block. And in here, yeah. Okay, so let's just see how this holds up. And now for the big reveal. Here we go. Yay, here we go. There it is. And right here we can even afford to maybe do this, you know. Oh no, never mind. I was gonna do something, but I just remembered it's not gonna work, so I'll just leave it like that. But is this 2 blocks? Because maybe, yeah, that looks better. There we go. So actually, I mean, one thing is just, you know, going exploring and stuff, but when you finally manage to, you know, go here and you say, oh, I want to go home, you take the ladder up, which is a big stairway. So it's probably gonna consume a lot of your hunger and stuff, you know, but you go in here, and voila. There we go. Oh, you're finally here to see what I did, Potato. This is the stairway home. It's a nice green stairway with a nice waterfall to it, so it's really cozy. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry to hear that. But I'm glad you're finally home. That's what's up. So, let's just do this. And this. And we have our house complete. I mean, before we do the inside renovations, but it's looking pretty neat. So we need some sort of lighting, and I hold on, debating between my classic warped kind of lighting and some sort. No, I'm gonna go with a different kind this time. So we're gonna be using glowstone. And what is this? Glowberries. That's a new thing. So let's just put one on each corner for now. We'll see if we need more. We probably will, but so far it looks lit up. And maybe we're gonna be lighting up the entire front of the house. There we go. Now that looks fancy, I think. Some sort of like carpet something. And we're also gonna be needing on the top floor some lighting, so we might as well get started already. And also do this. There we go. And it kinda looks neat. So I'm thinking maybe no, because I would have to waterproof it. Hold on, I'm thinking, oh, I know. So let's just get some barrels. And that way we actually have some extra storage in here. So, you know, the stairs can be fully funded in barrels. There we go. So you can say that's like the wine cellar that sometimes, you know, goes below the stairs. So that could actually be some sort of idea. And give me just 1 second, please. Don't go. Hold on, please. I'm back, thanks. Yeah, I did break a window, but it was on purpose because it was an extra window. I didn't need it. I didn't need so. Okay, so first things first. This is the living room, and we're gonna be having some sort of... Oh, thank you. Yeah, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, leave a like, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram. You can find me as cypher.music. There's hardstyle and EDM content in there, which is my main thing, so I will really appreciate it. Okay, so let's just do some sort of open concept kind of kitchen, because you know this is like not a fancy house, or I mean not a really big one, so there we go. So this would be like yeah, the cooking place, and we're gonna be needing here a stove, which is a smoker, and the other thing I forgot, the furnace. There we go. And the cauldron, or no, because the cauldron doesn't look that fancy. So let's just see what kind of thing we can do. Oh, now that we have this can actually... Now this is gonna be giving us... Okay, so we need to break some windows to do this, so hold on. There we go. let's just fill back the paints. And let's just get more wine thingies, I think. Barrels. Here we go. Alright, so let me just get some water again. And a classic the tripwire hook. Tripwire hook. Yes. Alright, so we have the sink. And actually, I think we didn't need those barrels because we did everything wrong. We're gonna have to restart, so. So let's do this again. So we need again the stairs, these ones. Okay. We need then the furnace, the smoker, and the water. No. Where is the source of water? Okay, this is completely flooding and I cannot find the source of water. Oh, found it. And the other one is... Okay. There we go. Now that was a quick fix. What? Why? This has never happened before to me, so let me just find a fix. Polished dipslate. Why does that happen? Let me get a bucket and figure it out, because that didn't happen last time, so it shouldn't. Oh, I think I see where the water is coming from. That's a big oops. There we go. Okay, so there it is, and all we need is a rail. Make sure to place it in the right direction, and also make sure to crouch. There we go. Nice kitchen, open concept, and all that's left is using spruce trapdoors in here, so it kind of looks like a normal kitchen. There we go. And you can even put, you know, chests on the top. With again spruce planks. If you want to just, you know, put your food in there. Or if you don't feel comfortable with the chests, you can do, you know, this. So that it looks more like the counter kind of, you know, the bell thingy that goes on top of it. That way you have a nice open concept kitchen, and you can put the living room right in the center, so you you know, you can have guests home or something. But right now I'm gonna have to end my stream because it's 8:30. So we will continue this next time unless I have a different idea on what to stream. But I'll definitely continue this at some point. So thank you everybody for joining, and let me do my usual goodbye as always. So I don't want the back. Thank you. Your streams are awesome too, my friend. Oh, here we go. I have the elytra. Okay, I'll wait for your joke. So, why didn't I turn? Oh. I don't know why didn't it. Oh, good one. Thank you everybody for joining. Have an amazing day and see you next Thursday, same time. Goodbye, take care.